Let's get to business, real business now. Assuming you want to conduct a research study or research project, and you want to start conventionally, that is starting with the research title. You must understand that it is not mandatory that you start your research with the research title. You may start with the problem statement, which is one of the starting points that I normally prefer. So it is easier when you start your research title from the problem statement. But now let's be conventional. So what are the key ingredients that should be found in your research title? Now, for you to draft a research title easily without any stress, you should make sure that your research title has two key variables. And these are the dependent and independent variables under study. So it is easier. Note that it is not compulsory that your title should always have these two variables. That is the independent and dependent variables. But it is easier and advisable that your research should always contain those variables, because as you move down to your document, it will really be easier. Good. Now, let us now make an example of what I mean. Now, let me take disaster management discipline. If you are in the disaster management discipline, now, what kind of research title can I have that bears both dependent and independent variables? And what do I mean that your title should bear those key variables? Now, here is an example in disaster management discipline. Assessing the impact of community-based disaster preparedness training on household resilience, a case study of South Africa, a case study of Bangladesh, a case study of whatever area that you may like. So now, the question is, in this particular title, what are the key variables that I talked about? The dependent and independent variable. You can see that from here, community-based disaster preparedness training, it is actually the driver of the resilience of households, meaning the household resilience becomes the dependent variable on the community-based disaster preparedness training. So we have